to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
A gain of 14. First down, Los Angeles.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A run once more with Hampton. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On first down, it's Hampton. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. 3rd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And down to the 36-yard line here. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action. It's Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They'll work inside here. Hampton. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Herbert off of play action. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people...
Well, he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 47 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a nice spin. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Here's Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And he's got this down to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Justin Herbert sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now he brings up 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He gets it complete to Harris. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now it's Herbert. He finds Johnston. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Hampton. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
So now a big play coming up as the Chargers are going to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Dodge a bullet. They cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now Hurts changing up the play. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd and 3. A handoff to Barkley. Well, he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap. That one complete out to Dotson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down as he gets into the 8. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So it's the Eagles who get the win here. And the guy who really led the way was their quarterback, CD, and that's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, sometimes you just have those games where everything's clicking, and this was one of those days. He wound up with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. He was large and in charge all day long.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, Dave? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. To the air right away is Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. On first down, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Forced to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Sauce Gardner, as good as they come. There to knock that one away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
To the air again, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
It's a turnover on downs. Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
With Fields. Forced out wide. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Off the play action. Here's Fields. to the running back, Breece Hall. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, faking the give. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Jalen Carter. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long. Pistol snap back to Fields. Moving outside the pocket. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No mud.
Fourth down, Fields. Looking deep for Lazard. That is hard. And he's going to have the Jets first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
That's good for another Jets. First and goal at the 17.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Tyler Johnson. Touchdown, Jets. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's third down. It just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Flush to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. 1 quarter in the books. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Eagles.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 33-yard line.
Again, Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll check the reaction for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
180, 180. Hey! 73, 73. Carl up Yeti. Carl up Yeti. Carl up Yeti. Carl up Yeti.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Fields operating out of the pistol. This one caught by Lazard. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
50-yard line.
Fields from the pistol. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's good for another Jet.
Play action now for Fields. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Panay Wanwu now to return. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action with Fields. A pass deep for Reynolds. And that is incomplete.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 40. Big gain for the Jets there. 32 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Pistol snap, back to Fields. Pushed out to his right. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first and 10, it's Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 46, here's second and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
5 yards to go.
Now Hurts. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Here we go. Good.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he is out of bounds. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Checking it down, this one is caught. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here we go.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Fields. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Fields to throw. That one, taken in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, New York. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Will McDonald getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. Now Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. they've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Hey, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a 1st down.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Tonight, 222. Tonight.
Here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They put it all together against a very...
Watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Eagles will return this well into the red zone before he's brought down. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Move the chain! Gotta move this chain! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he gets in, touchdown! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
Kate, I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, but also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot now at this extra point. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good. All set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the 34. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running back sent in motion left. Lamar out of the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Could not beat the defender there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down, Ravens.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Drop this one down for Henry. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. He'll pass it this time. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. Got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. They send a man in motion. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throwing for Hurts. On the move, headed right. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Here's 2nd and 5. Connects on the crosser. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The 44-yard line.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Great.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Don't touch that. Trimmer. Hey, 73. Call up Yeti.
Hurts yet again. Completed over the middle. And this is near the 1st down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. 3rd down at the 29.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Hey, 73.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him off Brock with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. return. Here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's seconds. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And he'll get it up to the 27. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot and be soaking. From a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose...
It's time for some football. Welcome to Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Escapes a defender. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. It's a screen to Barkley. Space past the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. We slated downs to approach here from the 40. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. And again, here's Hurts. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. It's Hurts once again. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up
second and 10 now.
At the Eagles' 45-yard line.
Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals. Here we go. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, it's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
11, 12, 12, 12. 12.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals respond with 7 of their own to time it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Shipley now to return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
63. Go Silver, right?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He's Marley won't risk something here, just chucks it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Philadelphia.
Hurts yet again. Connects on the crosser. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throwing for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's 2nd and 7. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Headed out right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Come on, ready?
Here comes the final play of our first half.
12. Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 30-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
38-yard line.
From the gun, it gives to Brown. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Andrew Makuba attacking to make that stop.
At the 39-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He's going to push one deep down the middle. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell.
sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby,
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. He just didn't love the timing. I think he got to just let that play develop a little bit longer and not be in such a hurry.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Rolling right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and goal for Hurts. He's got his big tight ends. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
Right to the air, it's Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 1st and 10, Fields escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now, Fields moving to his right. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, let's go. Here we go. We're good. All right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Here's Fields. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. from the shotgun. It's Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up fourth down.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here we go.
Second down, it's Fields. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Fields. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Doug Reynolds. Touchdown, New York. 2-point try coming up. Fields has the offense set. Back to throw. That'll be caught. And this play is not going to work. He's stopped short of the goal line, and it will remain a 7-6 game. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
Taking some chances here early. Got to give credit to the special teams coach, but it's the confidence that the head coach has in his special teams unit to even give them the green light to try this.
Here we go. Hey, no. Blue 58, blue 58, up. No mas, no mas. All right.
Fields now to throw on first down. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Hurts to the air on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. He keeps it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Catch made there. That's Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st down, Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Tony Adams, the safety, in for the sack. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
551, 12 go. Punch right. Go.
Fields now on second down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Fields to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. Throwing is Fields. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 2-point game. First down, Fields. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Fields. This one caught by Lazard. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From 29, here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Fields to throw for it. A pass deep for Reynolds. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Hey, 73. Count that Jenny. Don't touch that. Anyway, that. Go Silver, ready?
A 1st down throw for Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Now, breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact Got to be better.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. He'll be forced out right, and he'll get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Fields. He's going to try it here again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Whoa! And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
This one is caught by Dotson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. in by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 73. Crowd left Yeti. 73.
Again, Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they?
And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. A pass complete there to Smith. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
9-yard pickup.
Second and inches.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down. Here's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, slot. Green light.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Fields. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So here comes 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Green 19, just attack.
Fields now. I had it take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game,
he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting, but it can't come at the expense of protecting the ball. Now, in this case, he's very fortunate. He loses the ball, but it ends up going out of bounds.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Green 9 fingers. Chip square. Extend. Right.
To throw is Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here's 1st down.
That's good for a Jets.
Fields. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
No much, no much.
To throw is Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by a Dory Jack.
Paris, I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl, I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the Jeep.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Baltimore first down.
Play action. Now Jackson. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They give him a gain of 38.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. And running with power here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Hurts. He's got Smith here. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. Goes right back to Smith again. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Now Hurts going to move him around. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Hurts to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys
like
on that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the pylon, caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley from a yard out. And the Eagles respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
48-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down, Eagles.
Hey, 73.
He'll drop to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and now he winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Great. 73.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. This short throw caught by Gunner. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And this is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 yards for number 11. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
And these Eagles may have been the first to really perfect this play. Let Hurts take the snap, then get some help pushing from behind. This was so successful, some folks, including me, were calling for this play to be outlawed. But while it's still in the books, no one runs it better than Hurts, and he takes this one in.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. At their own 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And that is incomplete.
But that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This will be caught by Brown. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Back to throw again. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Now a 2nd and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Caught left side, Hopkins. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
They go play action now. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Isaiah Likely
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
on his loop for the extra point.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
So 6 seconds, all that remains in this first half as the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. Nifty move. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 45 on second down, Hurts. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So we race the...
Queen on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from the link. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Silver. 63.
To the air right away is Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Go Silver, ready?
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
63.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73. Alpha.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Inside the 20. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return is Greg Dortch. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First snap, and Murray goes to the air. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
And this is what happens when you compare a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll go right back to Connor. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On first and 10, it's Murray. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. McBride is the motion man. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it with second and 3 coming up. On the handoff, it's Connor. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2. They'll go again here to Connor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 22 now, here's second and 4. Working out of the gun, Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
That is caught by the tight end. Framed it dry. Touchdown, Arizona. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got a man, it's A.J. Brown, brings it in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Flush to his right. He runs with it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Murray now. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it, and the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This fielded at the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's good.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Hurts to the air on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On second down, Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10.
13 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? Hey! 63, 63, 60.
Hurts will try it again. Forced out wide. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Third and long.
63, 63, 63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Working his way out left. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, Knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front. The new score, 17-14. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Dortch now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Murray exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Murray with a give to Connor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
Brings up second down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. McBride is the motion man. Murray now on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Murray. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Murray throwing on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Not the biggest gain in the world, Mike, but what I really like from the quarterback is just the timing of the drop, the timing of the delivery, and hopefully this can jumpstart this offense in the right direction.
Hey, let's go.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle for first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, 73, 73.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. The 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
That's Jones in motion. First down throw for Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
Murray's pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. goes a yard. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now it's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Let's go. Trim.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Now Barkley. And there is nothing he can do. The defense had him all the way. They'll push him out of bounds. That's going to go down as a loss of 5 on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play?
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, Murray. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone.